feel like they were showing the Nintendo Switch just to show me the one thing I probably can't get right now. All right, let's take a look. You know, actually today, Nintendo Switch 2 was supposed to go on pre-order and it wasn't. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at our sky reflection in Austin. This was sent to us by Sue Martin. Thank you so much, Sue, for sending this in. So she was just across the street at a museum and saw this beautiful reflection off the building and decided to take a picture and send that in. So Sue, thank you so much for sending it in. If you want to send in any photos like that or anything else that you may see out there that you want us to share, go to kxan.com/reportit. We've seen sunrises, sunsets. We've seen dogs out in the park. We've seen so much more, flowers. It's all beautiful. Send that in and we'd love to see it. And who knows, it may end up right here on TV. There's a look at satellite and radar at this point. Still seeing clear skies out there, not only for us, but for the state of Texas. Stop me if you heard that one already. Here's a look at temperatures right now. 74 degrees in Austin. Winds coming in at around 5 to 10 miles per hour within Camp Mabry. Everywhere else, winds are a bit stronger with wind gusts up to about 30 miles per hour. By the way, in case you're wondering what our average temperature should be for this week, it's 79 degrees. Next week, it'll be 80.5. In 2 weeks, 81.5. And then in 3 weeks, we're looking at about 83 degrees. So we're slowly starting to warm back up, and our average temperature is going back up too. So once we get about 3 weeks from now, we're looking at about a temperature of around 83 degrees once we start moving into May. And again, that's just your average temperature. We'll start to see that start to rise, especially as we get into June. By the way, a high pressure system still dominating the area. As we get out towards Tuesday into Wednesday, a low gets closer. And remember, high means dry, clear. Low usually is associated with moisture. So we'll get clouds, we'll get some possibility of a few showers that'll come in. And that's everything that we want. We just need a low to come in and the high not to dominate us at this point. High temperatures for today, back up to 86 degrees. And remember what I said our average was? 79? Yeah, we're going to be well above that. 86 to 89 degrees in many spots for today. A few others in the low 80s. For tomorrow, we could actually move up to 90 degrees, which is almost 10 degrees above where we should be. And then a front comes in, that'll help us out and bring our temperatures back down. In fact, this is what it looks like as we get farther into the week. You'll notice that we do expect as we get into Monday into Tuesday for the cloud coverage to start rolling in. So that's good news. As we look at your 7-day forecast, 90 for Thursday, front comes in, 85 for Friday. Passover is on Saturday. And by the way, in case you didn't know, a Tuesday, that's tax day. Let's go ahead and send it over to Rich Segal. Rich?
Have you filed yours?
I have.
All
Hopefully
right.
you did.
We, on our weather chat this morning, talked about the upcoming hurricane season, and in order to do that, we need to review last year the Atlantic Basin, which includes the Gulf and the Caribbean. Last year, there were 18 named storms. 11 of those turned into hurricanes, and 5 were major hurricanes Category 3 and higher, included Beryl, Helene, and Milton among the 5 that made it to Category 3, 4, 5 strength. Well, the Colorado State University folks have released their forecast for 2025, and it's pretty similar to the numbers that we had last year. The average 14, 7, and 3 respectively, in Colorado State 17, 9, and 4. 17 named storms, 9 of them will be hurricanes, and 4 are forecast to be major hurricanes. And the reason for this is very simple. The waters in the Gulf, the Caribbean, and the Atlantic in these redder shades are much warmer than normal, and we see even more of a rise in the Gulf water temperatures. So we'll be watching this for you. The first named storm of the 2025 season will be Andrea, followed by Barry, Chantal, and Dexter. Will?